I can't hear you. I cannot hear you talking. I cannot hear 0% chance Arsenal beat Real Madrid. Bayern will knock you out. I can't. I'm waiting. I can't hear you from the other side. I can't hear you from the Allianz Arena or the Emirates. I just can't. Where are you? 0% chance. Are you here? Are you absolutely here? I can't hear. I'm waiting. Where are you? Are you here? Are you here? Allianz Arena hype. Our bitch. Real Madrid again. Clean sheet for... I can't hear you. 0% chance, they said, for Arsenal. Declan Rice. Well, where is everyone? Where are the Declan Rice haters? We now have propped Declan Rice for the last year. Won more man of the matches than the games that Lavia played for Chelsea. Where? I can't. I'm still here. No, you can't talk. Did you swallow your tongue or something? Did you swallow your tongue or something? Where are you? I can't hear you. It's no. Oh, Declan Rice, this. Oh, he can't absolutely do anything. Where are you? I can't hear you, you know? I'm right here. We are right here talking about football, analyzing football. Biggest L take in people's lives. Biggest L take in people's life. Arsenal have 0 chance. Writing this Arsenal team off. They can't defend. Oh, Arteta's gonna get schooled by Ancelotti. Where are you? You here? Where is Rudiger? Rudiger shipped 3 goals, you know? Where is Rudiger? Rudiger, my ass. Eat humble pie. Rudiger, my ass. Wallahi, Rudiger, my ass. Wallahi, Rudiger, my ass. Where is Camavinga? Vinny Jr. Kylian Mbappe. Rodrigo. Wallahi, hit I don't know where is he? Bro, have some shame and decorum and have some respect to Inter. Convincing company's gonna school you. You're absolutely frauds. Absolutely frauds that don't know ball. People don't know football. I can't hear you. Where are you? Big at the people that joined from some 0% chance Arsenal. I can't. I'm right here. I am right here. I can't hear you. What a 0% chance they said, huh? No, I apologize to Lautaro. No, I apologize to Art. I apologize to Lautaro. The difference is Lautaro produced a great moment in a big game. I'm a big man, you know. I'm a big man. I can apologize to Lautaro. I apologize. He had a brilliant performance. Brilliant performance. I am a big man. I can apologize to Lautaro. That's all right. Who cares? Who cares? 0% chance Arsenal, you frauds. You people are absolute frauds that don't know ball. Yeah, Lautaro scored a goal. Great goal. Fantastic. Outside of the foot. He's my player. But where are you? Where are you? 0% chance to Arsenal. Where are you? What a goal by Declan Rice. What a free kick by Declan Rice. And what a goal by Lautaro Martinez. We'll talk about both games. If you're here now, welcome everybody that joined from Osam's stream, of course. I need you guys, hit the like button. Over 300 people in the house. We need at least 200 likes live on the stream. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your comments. Let me know what you guys think. Biggest night in Arsenal Football Club, and people are still hating on Arsenal. Someone like Jason Cundy is hating on Arsenal. I'm going to show you now what Jason Cundy have said. We're going to show the Declan Rice interview. We're going to show Declan Rice interview. We're going to show you guys what it means for Arsenal to win that game. Big up everybody that is here. What a night for Arsenal. What a night for Inter. Lautaro Martinez played a fantastic game. Nicolo Barella. What a football player. Absolutely flawless in the game yesterday. But listen, I'm going to have to start with, for the joke is done. I apologize to Lautaro. He produced a great moment, and I said apologize to him. He produced a good moment. I said he hides in big games. Finally, he showed up. So I'm here for it. Finally, he showed up in the Champions League after years and years and years. And big up for my man for the first super chat of this stream, of course. My man here, Rice, got the headlines, but for me, Saka was clear, halfway fit, half fit, and was unplayable. He showed he sits on the elite attacking ability. Also, Saliba went under the radar. Phenomenal performance, dominated Mbappe. All I have to say is, yes, Declan Rice, you're spot on. Yes, Declan Rice dominated all the headlines. But I have to say something about Bukayo Saka. Because I went back and I watched the game again. Bukayo Saka striked fear, bro. Fear in Real Madrid's backline. Fear in Real Madrid's backline. Broski, in the first 10 minutes, they absolutely believed that the people that talk about Bukayo Saka, that he's a bum. They believed the shit that comes out of people's mouth all the time. People speak so much nonsense about Bukayo Saka so many times that Real Madrid players, until it took 15 minutes, Alaba was shaking. Rudiger was shaking. Every time he got on the ball, people were shaking, broski. People were shaking. And I promise you, this kid at 24 years old or 23 years old has the world at his feet. He was absolutely phenomenal. He was ridiculous, right? He was absolutely phenomenal. He was ridiculous. Declan Rice stepped up. But I got to big up William Saliba as well. What a performance by William Saliba. Showing the world that he can do it without William Saliba cannot do it without Gabriel. William Saliba cannot do it without Gabriel. Yes, he had some bad games. Yes, he had some bad games this season, but that doesn't take away from an amazing performance from Mr. William Saliba. The guy is amazing. He was absolutely flawless and phenomenal in this game, William Saliba. The recovery, the pace, the positioning, how he defended some of these attacks The mistakes that happened in the beginning of the game and William Saliba's recovery was top-notch. Was top-notch. Was absolutely phenomenal. Was absolutely phenomenal. And for the people that want to talk about Inter, I bet you didn't watch the game. I bet you absolutely had no idea what happened in this game. And listen, if you want to speak about Inter, we can talk. I can speak about my team. I love speaking about Inter. Send me some questions. Send me some comments. And we absolutely will talk about it. It's 450 people here. So let's get the lights up. Of course, you obviously did. Zero talk. Of course, you obviously did. Harry Kane is a fraud. Bottled it in big moments in this game. The only one, to be honest, and I have to take off my hat and absolutely bow down to one of the players that was absolutely phenomenal in this game. Every time this guy got on the ball, he was ridiculous. It is Mikel Olise. What a talent. What a football player. What a ridiculous football. Leroy Sané, ridiculously bad. Arsenal, stay away from this. Premier League clubs, stay away from Leroy Sané. He was a fraud in this game. A fraud. But Mikel Olise, what a football player. Imagine, instead of playing Champions League, he went to Chelsea to play Conference League. It is ridiculous that he chose Bayern. It's a big team, great stadium, great fans. And all I have to say is that he chose the right, Mikel Olise chose the right choice. I want you guys to hear this, you know? I'm gonna, guys, hear this. Watch this. This is as salty as it gets. As salty as it gets.
Greatest night ever.
Well, obviously,
it's quarterfinals, first leg. It just goes to Arsenal in Europe. Their record in Europe is nothing short of disgustingly bad. It is. Oh, and of course, a club the size of Arsenal, they just won one major European trophy.
Yeah,
and wasn't even the big dog.
No,
they're going to be unbearable if they win it.
The problem is, in the biggest night of Arsenal Football Club in this stage, we are having someone like Jason Cundy hating so much, to be honest, on him. Broski, Arsenal have beaten Real Madrid 3-0. I bet this guy, Jason Cundy, was saying that Arsenal have zero chance as well, just like Hossam. Zero chance. I can't see you. I can't see you. He is absolutely a fraud. I know he does it for clicks. I know he does it for the views, but he's absolutely a fraud. Absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. For them to be Real Madrid 3-0, to humble Real Madrid like this, humble them, you know, like smashing them, is out of this world. And the performance is all. And I'm going to hold corn. I'm going to hold corn, you know. I'm going to just tell you one thing. I actually got it wrong. I got it wrong. And I'm going to tell you, I'm a big man, and I got it wrong. Mikel Arteta, Mr. Mikel Arteta, proved all of us, or including Arsenal fans, wrong. All of us. Everyone that predicted and told Mikel Arteta to sit back and play in the counter, we're all wrong, and Mikel Arteta knows more than us. He pressed Real Madrid, played on the front foot, played from the front, went with players going forward. Every single one of us got it wrong, and the only guy that got it right is Mr. Mikel Arteta. Put some respect on the name. Put some respect on the name. Even rivals cannot talk. Because you know, all of us, Hybrid Ultra, wallah, you are spot on. It's like, he was so shocked how attacking were Arsenal. And it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, bro, I expected him to sit back. Yes, he did defend with everyone when he lost the ball. He did defend with everyone when he lost the ball. But Broski, the amount of time I'm seeing Arsenal on the front foot, pressing Real Madrid. If I told you before the game that with Kivior and Miles Lewis-Kelly and with no striker, Arsenal will be on the front foot against Real Madrid, you would call me crazy. You would call me. You know why I'm so hyped, though? Because I like it when a manager comes out with the goods. Comes out with the goods like this. The amount of times Arsenal pressed Real Madrid is absolutely ridiculous. Broski, he schooled Real Madrid. And I love it. I love people to get humbled. I love that Real Madrid got humbled. And I loved that rivals got humbled. Put some respect on the guy. Mikel Arteta is a good coach. And I said that yesterday on the show. I said that Mikel Arteta is a good coach. Yes, he hasn't won Arsenal anything, but he's a good coach. You cannot tell me that a manager that comes out with these performances and these tactics is a bad manager. He's not a bad manager. He's definitely not a bad manager. Without a shadow of a doubt, he's a fantastic manager. You're not going to sit here and lie to the people. You're not lying to the people. The tactics, spot on. Choices, spot on. One name I want to put respect on. One name. One name I want to respect. Miles Lewis Kelly at the age of 18, calling Real Madrid, dribbling past 4 players. And that chance should have ended with a goal, but Courtois is a world-class goalkeeper. A world-class goalkeeper. By the way, that chance is under the radar. The way Miles Lewis Kelly dribbled past all the Real Madrid players around the 18 to get a pass from between the legs to Martinelli that should have resulted with goal. It should have been 6-0, as Saka boy is saying. Bro, he bullied them. He bullied them, broski. Bro, it's so hyped because no one expected it. I know Declan Rice. And Declan Rice. As I said, the second free kick from Declan Rice is the 3rd best free kick I've watched in my life. After Roberto Carlos and Juninho for Lyon. But I'm going to go back to Lewis Kelly. Bro, people said he's an average, he's a good player, but he's not all of this. Put some respect on Lewis Kelly. The tactics, going forward, the passes. Bro, forget everything. Oh, you know what? Forget everything. The confidence of Miles Lewis Kelly. Bro, you're 18 years old, playing in front of 60,000 fans that are anxious against the biggest team in world football and the heritage of Champions League and the biggest players of world football with the Rudigers, the Mbappes, the Vinny's, the Modric's. And you come out with performance like this, I need you to just deep this. I'm just going to say this. Deep what just happened in the game. Deep it. Miles Lewis Kelly is so young. It's his first season to put in a performance like this against Real Madrid at the Emirates with 60,000 fans. Maybe 50 of them went to go to see Arsenal just have a good performance. Everyone after the game was saying, you know what? I didn't expect this. I didn't see this happening. I can't believe my eyes. We played the game of our lives. So this kid came out clutch for Arsenal. Clutch. And you want to talk about him versus others? Staffy, I'm here for you. Lineoro hype. Lineoro hype. I want to talk about it. Let's talk about it then. In the biggest stage against Real Madrid in a quarterfinal of the Champions League, let's talk. Let's have that talk. Let's talk about it. Me and you, man to man, let's talk about it. I said that Lewis Kelly is elite on the ball. I said that. And for the people that think, bro, it is absolutely ridiculous. Over 600 people here in the house, which is, I gotta tell you guys, it fills my heart with joy. Over 600 people here. Let's get the likes up. Let's get to 300 likes live. Let's get to 300 likes live. Let's see. And let me see what the people are saying. In the chat, German chicken wing, as much I was waiting for the Arsenal downfall, you have to give them credit for that Madrid cooking. Not done yet, though. I completely disagree with you. This tie is over. And I will explain why. This tie is over. Of course, in world football, everything is possible. But we don't here analyze everything is possible. We speak logic, we speak sense. 3-0 lead. Go into the Bernabeu. Real Madrid are not gonna win with a 3-goal margin against Arsenal. Arsenal are gonna be resilient in the Bernabeu. By the way, the tie is logically done. We can talk about things that are voodoo, jojo, goo, lulu, doo, hoo, boo, boo, tutu, lulu, anything. But logically speaking, this tie is done. You're not gonna sit here and tell me this tie is not done. It is completely, for me, Arsenal went through. For me, Arsenal went through. You're not gonna talk to me, yeah, oh, the heritage, I've seen it before, blah, blah, blah. Pep Guardiola, and you admitted it, and everyone admitted it, should have defended and not let Real Madrid in. Arsenal are not gonna go to the Bernabeu and I might have to swallow my words here. Maybe Mikel Arteta will surprise me and go to the Bernabeu and attack. But I doubt it though. But maybe Mikel Arteta has something in the bag for me. Maybe Mikel Arteta has something in the bag for Real Madrid that we don't know about. Maybe, but we don't know. But listen, all I'm going to tell you that logically speaking, this tie should be done. It is dusted. Real Madrid in the mud. Kylian Mbappe, Vinny Jr., you're the most overrated winger to ever play in world football. Ronaldinho. Bro, I'm going to say something that is mad, though. I watched Vinny Jr. Robert Perez is better than him. Robert Perez is better. This guy, bro, 0 dribbles completed. But hats off to Timber. Hats off to Jurriën Timber. Oh, my God. Old school defending, bullying, you know the old school defending? You know when players have big balls, bro? Jurriën Timber, bro. Big balls. Him, there are 2 players in world football now that comes to mind that remind me with old school players. Nicolo Barella and Timber. Bro, Nicolo Barella, when you watch him, he has that vim in him when he plays football. The vim, broski. The vim. The way Nicolo Barella plays is similar to the way Timber plays. The vim. You know when you play that, the players on the pitch, like they fear them. Bro, Kimmich yesterday and Goretzka, they were fearful of Barella. Jurriën Timber yesterday was ridiculously good. Stepped up, bro. Big ball. I'm watching Barella yesterday. I'm like, bro, Barella is exactly what my man said. Bro, he's a bad man, like bad boy playing football, bro. Nicolo Barella yesterday, bad ball. Jurriën Timber yesterday, bro. If Vinny Jr. going on him, is like, come on, show me what you got. Show me with all the arrogance in you, Vinny. Show me what you got, bro. I'm here I'm waiting. Show me what you got, bro. Show me what you got, bro. Literally, show me what you got. Show me what you got, bro. Bro, he's a demon, bro, in one-on-one. Now, people say in the chat, he's a demon in one-on-one. Bro, you don't understand. Bro, I'm so gassed that both results went our way yesterday. You don't understand. Yesterday in the Inter game, and I said that before. I cried when Lautaro scored. I cried. I'm a big man. I'm an emotional man. I cried. When Lautaro scored, I stood up. I swear to God this is what happened. I swear to God this is what happened yesterday. When Lautaro scored. Wallah al-Azim, I'm not lying. I hope I was by myself in the house. I was by myself. I stood up and I couldn't believe what my eyes have seen. I'm like, I can't believe we scored that goal. Because that goal was phenomenal by Lautaro. People don't believe. If you're not an emotional fan, why are you watching football? Twice in my life, to be honest with you, 3 times in my life, I cried about football. From joy. Italy 2006, Inter 2010 when Milito scored the second, and yesterday when Lautaro scored. Yesterday when Lautaro scored. He said that 3 times in the history of the sports. And the other one was when Roberto Baggio missed a penalty in 1994. I cried, but that was for a different reason. But to talk about El Toro Martinez yesterday, what a performance. And I know that a lot of Arsenal fans yesterday cried when they saw Declan Rice score that goal. If you didn't cry yesterday, wallahi, this is it. Milito! Diego Milito! That was the moment. Wallahi, that was the moment. I am getting the memories in my head, and I'm a little bit emotional about it. That Milito second goal, bro. You guys don't understand. You haven't experienced this yet as Arsenal fans. Some of the fans, I know that Liverpool fans in 2005, I know that a lot of Liverpool fans cried when they won the Champions League. I know that for a fact that a lot of Arsenal fans cried in the Champions League final in Istanbul. Exactly this, wallah. There's no shame in it. There's no shame in it. By the way, there is no shame in it. There's no shame. It's all right. There's no shame. But listen, it's different. But listen, I want to go back to the game, and I want to do this. So guys, 700 people in the house, hit that like button. My man Herman Sadiq saying, Mo, the final is at the Allianz where Inter just won. And we're going to be in the final. Inshallah, Inter will be in the final. Inshallah, Inter will be in the final. Without a shadow, I have full trust in my team. I have full trust in my team. Let me know. I'm going to try to do the comments, guys. I know the comments are flying, and I appreciate every single viewer that is here for me. You guys make this channel. Listen, I would have never imagined starting this channel that I would have 700 people watching me after a night like this, doing a solo show, talking to you about the game we love. You guys make this channel. What an amazing community here, and in Don Osam and in MHF. Fantastic and a great community. Wallahi, guys, you guys don't understand how emotional. I'm just a guy that never thought I'd be doing YouTube like this, and I'm here for you. You know, wallahi, you guys imagine if you're not here, I'll be talking to myself. It's you guys. So thank you so much for every support. Arsenal's Arteta never loses in big games. Arsenal Arteta, after you kind of lost against Newcastle, though, Matthew. You kind of lost against Newcastle. You kind of lost against Newcastle, my man. But Arsenal, I'm going to tell you this. Arsenal don't lose games when the opposition are the team that is equal to them or they attack them. They don't do that. They don't lose. The reason why, because Arteta is a tactical genius when it comes to like setting his team up defensively and the positioning and all the stuff. Apart from individual mistakes, it is very hard to break them down. It is very hard to break them down. And that is what I think about Mikel Arteta. He's kind of similar to Simeone. By the way, Inter refused to be broken down yesterday for the majority of the game. Yes, Vincent Kompany, and they scored a goal, but we came back right away with a fantastic. Watch the second goal and watch how Jan Sommer does what Raya does when he's starting an attack. We started, guys. Hit that. Can we get to 300? I got a challenge for you guys. Let's get to 400 likes live. We are in 260, 400 likes live. Hit the like button under. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe though. We're on the way to 31K. Hit the like button and subscribe. The African Sci-Fi Scholar, salute to you, Mo. You were the first YouTuber I saw break down that Arsenal this year is built for tournament competition. I was ridiculed. Wallahi. I was ridiculed. Do you remember? I was ridiculed. I said that the way the team is set up is not to win the league. It's to go far in a tournament. The way Arteta set up the team, I was the first guy. I released the video. I said this Arsenal team, the way they play, the way you play the game, is set up for tournament football. Especially because you play big teams. And I said that. I said that plenty of times. I'm going to put this We're gonna play the Declan Rice interview with Thierry Henry. So stay with us. Hit that like button and stay with us. I'm gonna play to you the interview because that interview was so emotional for Declan Rice. We're gonna watch it together. I am the guy who said the Arsenal are built. I'm gonna tonight on El Ahwa, Hamza will be cooked to the T. Boiling point today. Hamza, you cooked me because I put that title up. I'm gonna cook you tonight. Watch out for El Ahwa tonight on Don Hossam channel. I'm gonna cook, bro. I can't wait. I'm gonna cook him. Bro, I'm gonna make Hamza crash out of the stream. You guys don't understand. You gotta understand. You have to understand. You gotta see. I'm gonna cook Hamza tonight. Hamza's gonna get cooked. I'm gonna cook him. I'm gonna cook him tonight. I'm gonna cook it. You guys don't understand. I'm gonna cook tonight. You guys are gonna see. I said when I released the video and I said Arsenal are built for the Champions League, they ridiculed me, bro. I'm swearing, bro. It's too hot in Egypt, and this room doesn't have AC. This room doesn't have AC, bro. This room doesn't have AC. My man, thank you so much for the super chat. Pankaj Sharma for the super chat and the support. Traian here, the Romanian guy, is saying massive up smoke. Congratulations on the win. Come on, you guys. Congratulations to Inter. We are Champions League heritage. You know, talk to me about Champions League heritage. People need to remember the Allianz Arena. Need to remember Inter. 2010, 2011, we beat them at their own. Do you know what? Do you know that we beat? Do you know that in the 88th minute, Pandev scored? For the older people that know, Pandev scored in the 88th minute to win us 3-2 at the Allianz. Fratesi scored in the 88th minute at the Allianz to win us the game 2-1. What a coincidence. What a coincidence. What a coincidence. 88th minute is our luck. It's my luck. You know, my luck is here. AMT saying, I didn't cry, but it was emotional. You shed a tear, I know. You shed a tear. I know you shed a tear. I know that you shed a tear, AMT. I know deep down, I know you don't want to say it, but I know that you shed a tear. You're like, that tear is like, I'm beating Real Madrid 3-0 whenever. You know what? That you guys don't understand. You know, I had this feeling in 2010. Everyone mocked me, bro. My friends, when I told them Jose Mourinho will win me the tournament, they mocked me, bro. You know when you're down, when everyone is beating you and everyone is mocking you and everyone is talking down to you, and then you stand tall and then you become big and big. And then you stand in front of them. And then between you and yourself, you're thinking, fuck you. I'm here. Talk to me nicely. Wallahi, talk to me nicely. People don't understand. People don't understand. I don't think people, and for the people, like, bro, you don't understand. This is gonna be, people that are saying that football is not emotional. What happens when you see a fan? Do you watch the Argentinian league when they won the Argentinian league and they cried? People don't understand. People don't understand this. I have seen this movie before in 2006. We will beat Real Madrid and will be vindicated in the final against Barcelona. Number one, Dayo, have some shame and decorum. You're playing Inter in the final. If you reach the final, you're going to play Inter. So at least respect me on my channel, you fraud. You fraud. You Texan fraud. Respect me. Don't say Barcelona in the final. Respect me. Respect me, Dayo. At least have some respect for me, Dayo. At least have some respect for me, Dayo. At least have some respect for me. Emmanuel is saying, the way give your pocket to Mbappe. The way, you know what? The way, not only give your pocket to Mbappe. Yes, he made a mistake in the beginning of the game. Anyone would have started shitting themselves. But the way that the guy established himself, was calm after, was playing his game, was following instructions, was playing well, has to be studied about how Arteta and his staff prepared the team. I'm going to show you that Declan Rice interview. You will see how you prepare for the game mentally. How you go to a football game mentally. How you go and you think it's 11 men versus 11 men. How do you go in a game and you think 11 men versus 11 men? Give your plate in a high line. When Arsenal are pressing, you know. Give your plate in a high line when Arsenal are pressing. And you talk to me about mentally prepared and mentality. This is called mentality, though. Isn't this the mentality? Isn't this the mentality? This reminds me when Man City played Real Madrid 2 years ago in the triple season, and everyone said that Real Madrid, it's Real Madrid, Jojo, and Man City schooled them for, bro. They schooled them. It's mentality, bro. It's how you prepare for the game. By the way, because playing Real Madrid is different. Playing Real Madrid is different. It's absolutely different. I'm sorry, guys. I see the comments. And I'm going to try to respond. It's just hard, wallahi. It's hard, wallahi. It is hard to do all the comments. Because I appreciate you. The comments are flying, and I appreciate you. Moreno goal. Hybrid Ultra. Moreno goal is ridiculous. Moreno goal is ridiculous. My man, Aboud. AMD Aboud. Big up, bro. Mabruk on the dub. What a dub for Inter, Aboud. What a dub for Arsenal. My brother. I'm gassed. I'm so gassed, you know. I'm gassed. Wallahi, I'm gassed. I don't think you have ever seen me like this. I don't think none of you have seen me like this before. I'm gassed. I'm gassed, bro. I hope that Inter get the job in the second leg and we go through. I'm gassed, bro. Wallahi, I'm gassed. Looking forward to the Hussam Hamza and Hussam cooking. Is gonna be top notch. It's gonna be top notch. I can't wait. Wallahi, I'm so happy. You guys don't understand. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, so happy. I think the only thing that will make me happy as well, if Mohamed Salah wins Ballon d'Or. If Mohamed Salah wins Ballon d'Or, you guys don't understand. I'll be so gassed. I will be, I can say, I'll be unbearable. If Mohamed Salah wins Ballon d'Or, I'll be unbearable. If he breaks the record and he wins Ballon d'Or somehow, one way or the other, I'll be unbearable. People will have to block me if Mohamed Salah wins Ballon d'Or. Huh? You don't understand. You don't understand. Do that, please leave Foden alone. Do that, but please leave Foden alone. Foden. We're not talking about Foden today, German chicken wing. We're not talking about Foden. We're not talking about Foden. Bro, we're not. We're not talking about food. And I'm sweating. I'm so gassed that I'm sweating, people. I'm so gassed. I'm sweating. You all, I'm going to be if Inter win this Champions League and if Mohamed Salah wins it, I'll be so gassed. Gunnar Dom is saying, what can we do if we get a striker and left winger? We'll see who you get in the summer. You pulled out of the Nico Williams race. I don't know who Arsenal are going to get as a left winger, but we'll have to, bro, just enjoy it. Bro, don't think about transfers today. Don't think about transfers. I'm telling you, don't think about transfers. Just enjoy the win and don't let any fraud till you calm down. Calma, calma. Don't let anyone tell you to calm down, you know? Don't let anyone tell you to calm down. Don't be calm. Because everyone ruled you out, you know? Everyone ruled you out. Don't be calm. Don't be calm. Don't be calm, bro. Bro, fucking speak to people's faces. Tell them, respect my team. Put some respect on the name. Put some respect on the name. Put some respect on the name. What do you mean, Tyler? This setup is wild. What do you mean? This setup is wild. What do you mean? This setup is wild. What does that mean? Can you explain to me what does that mean? I am saying it's over for the tie, but let me tell you why I think it's over for the tie, Kevin. Logically speaking, okay, I will be so surprised. Okay, normally, when we say the tie is over, when we say the team has been through or the team won the title, basically it's the same now as if we said that Liverpool won the title. Hear me out. If Liverpool lose the title from here and Arsenal win it, everyone in the world football will be so surprised. That means we can sit here and say that the tie is over. If Arsenal go to the Bernabeu and lose by more than 3 goals margin, it will be one of the biggest shocks I have seen in my life. You get, this is not, Arsenal are not Wolfsburg. You get my point? Arsenal are not Wolfsburg. So for me, when I tell you, you can be calm and composed, but for me, logically speaking, the tie is over. You get my point? Logically speaking, the tie is over. You get, I hope that you got my point. So we can say that because it would be a massive surprise if we say otherwise. If we say that Arsenal will lose the tie or something. I hope that you understood. Like, no, but you can't tell me if anyone can do it, it's going to be Real Madrid. No, that is not. And if anyone can go to the Bernabeu and defend the 3-0 lead and more than anyone else, it's really Real Arsenal, right? We can flip it the other way and say that if anyone can defend a lead, it is Arsenal. It is Arsenal. It's absolutely Arsenal. The African sci-fi schooler is saying, beating Pep's Barca on the way to the final. I shed a tear. Oh my God, you're an Inter fan. Mourinho hugging my Ghanaian brother Montari on the halfway line. At the Camp Nou, they turned on the sprinklers. You know, I didn't cry in that game. I wasn't that emotional in that game because I had full trust that we can defend against Barcelona. It's against Bayern Munich when everyone said that Bayern Munich will win the title. It's when I said that when everyone told me that Bayern Munich will win the title, this is when I said that I was so emotional. Wallahi, you don't understand. I was so emotional. It was unbelievable, bro. It was unfucking believable. It was unbelievable, to be honest with you. It was absolutely ridiculous feeling. I hope that, you know what? I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to say this. I hope that every football fan and the good people in the world have the feeling that I felt after Milito scored the second goal and after the final whistle. I hope that everyone that you love and everyone that is good in this world have that feeling after a final whistle. You remember, before that, I never seen my team win the Champions League. My team won the Champions League in the 60s. I've never seen my team win the Champions League. So that feeling, I hope and I wish for all the good people to see it and to feel it and to hear it. It's a joy that overwhelms you, bro. Wallahi, it's a joy that overwhelms you. I don't know if people have felt that joy in their life. It's a joy that it was overwhelming, bro. I felt that joy in another personal thing. When I got married to my wife, I felt that joy. The day we got married to my beautiful wife was an amazing person. And she's behind me in this YouTube thing, by the way. The people that don't know, my wife is the one that stood by me when I was jobless in America and I started doing YouTube. She was behind me in every step of the way. She used to watch me live, and big up my wife. Wallahi, she's an amazing person. One of the people in this world that is absolutely like, can understand a strong woman like this standing behind her man. See, we built something together, my love. Like, we've built something together, and you are a part of this as much as I am a part of this. Like, there is, you're a part of this as much as everyone in this chat, as much as me. I put the work, you put the work behind the scenes. I put the work. I hope that everyone, the good people, get a wife like my wife. I'm being serious. Because what a woman out there. What a woman. I'm sure there's somewhere watching, but stood by me, bro. He stood by me. Wallahi, great person. Banter on the pitch, Dayo again with the super chat. He's saying, okay, fine, we will do another 5-1 against Inter at the Allianz Arena. But we can do the 3-0 against you at your ground, though. We can do the 3-0 at your ground against you. You know? We can do the 3-0 against you at your ground as well. Dayo, have some shame and decorum. My big brother. It's Pep Masterclass. Arteta used the same system that City used when they beat Madrid 4-0. Arteta can't even come up with his own ideas. Here comes the haters. Here comes, they arrived, everyone. Arsenal won again. Here comes the haters. Here comes the haters. Here comes the people that want to take away from the win. Zenical, my man, humble, bro. The salt is real. Your salt is real, bro. Bro, I can feel the salt. I can feel the salt and the tears. Zenical. Broski, the salt is real, bro. Bro, you're taking away from their win. Oh, my God. The salt is real, bro. But big up for the super chat. AMD saying that this make it worse that we didn't back the boss in the January window with some reinforcements. Absolutely. It makes the board look stupid. It makes the board look like idiots. It makes the board that they lacked belief in the Arsenal team, in his coaching ability. But even though, listen, you had a chance. You had a chance in the January, but I still don't think that you would have won the league because Liverpool were far ahead. And I'm not sure if you would have won the league, to be honest, at that time. But again, we know that Arteta sits with the board and they make decisions, AMD. So, Aboud, I'm not sure if they backed him or they didn't back him. It's maybe they made the decision together, Aboud. Maybe they made the decision together, Aboud. Gunnar Dom, big up, followed you for a while, top creator. My man, you are top as well for supporting the channel. Top people here in the chat, everyone, super chat or not super chat, everyone here top. Let's get to 400 likes. We're actually less than 40 likes away from 400 likes. So hit the like button, people. Abu Lana, Habibi, big up more, a real one. Hopefully Arsenal Inter final. Okay, low key, I want Inter Aston Villa final because it will be easier. And then I want Inter Arsenal. I'm just, and then I want PSG because I think PSG are very strong. So I think that I want Inter Aston Villa final, to be honest with you, because it's much easier. Here comes another one. Here comes another one. They arrived. They arrived in the chat, people. They came. They arrived in the chat. They arrived in the chat. Beautiful people. They arrived. They arrived. They arrived. They came. They arrived. Big up Mo AMT. Being level-headed. I try to be level-headed. I try to be level-headed. By the way, we have some shameless moments when we do Ahwan stuff. But I try to always be level-headed. Who's ready to watch Declan Rice interview with Thierry Henry? Who's ready to watch it? Type yes if you're ready to watch Declan Rice interview. Who's ready? Tyler, you're one of the people that always support the channel. I have the utmost respect to you. I'm gassed. I'm gassed. I am gassed. I'm absolutely gassed about it. I want to get Aston Villa, Ahmed. I want to get Aston Villa. Who's gassed? Who's gassed? Let's get. If we get 400 likes, we'll play the video right away. We're only 16 likes away from 400. So you guys, the people that watched it, you don't want to watch it again, we can watch it and comment on it. We can watch it and get the if you guys watched it, we can skip it and talk about the game. We can skip it and talk about the game. 400 likes. We're absolutely playing it. We're playing it. We're playing it, guys. I'm gassed. I'm gassed. I like this version of myself. I like this version of myself, bro. I like this version of myself. I hope that TBS Golazo, like Paramount Plus, they don't demonetize the stream. I hope that they do. If they demonetize the stream because we're watching it, I need to be honest with you, I need my right, bro. This has been already, the ad revenue is good. If they demonetize the stream, I'll be so upset because I've had amazing people. To be honest, here, if they I'm telling you, I'm warning you, if they demonetize the stream, I'll be so upset. Let's watch it. Let's watch. But let me do something first. Here you go. Khairi MCFC. I'm normally a world-class Arsenal hater, but this was a grown man game yesterday. Big up to them and Inter. See? A logical fan. A logical fan. You can be a rival and you can be logical. It's okay. You can be a logical and you can be a rival and you can be logical. Wallahi, hats off to you, top man, giving Arsenal their flowers. Respect. Respect. Giving other teams their flowers when they win a game like this. Respect to you. Respect to you. By the way, guys, if you haven't noticed, I got a haircut today. In the morning, I woke up, I got a haircut. And you all are not. No one has complimented. No one has said anything about the haircut, bro. No one. And I'm upset. I get the haircut before I do the stream. And no one is giving me anything about it. No one is telling me, Mo, you look good. Mo, the haircut looks amazing. No one. None of you is telling me the haircut looks good. No one is. I got the haircut for the Inter win. Let's go. Let's do the video then. Appreciate everyone here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. I hope that you guys can hear me. I hope that you guys can hear me.
As I think the interview that we all hope
What is happening?
for on this evening is, of course, Declan Rice.
Declan! Talk to me! What a performance,
I can't, Mike, I can't describe it, honestly. I don't think it's going to hit me what I've done tonight. 2 free kicks in a quarterfinal at home against Real Madrid. It's special. I'm so happy. Probably the best moment in my career for sure. Thierry's holding the trophy that he's won probably 100 times in his career.
I mean,
My
look,
first one, so I'm obviously buzzing. But yeah, it was.
they already gave it to him, and I just wanted to make the gesture because the game tonight, guys. I just gonna go in if you allow me. First and foremost, like the game that you had is just. I mean, it was crazy the way you played, but you looked like you played the game.
To be honest with you, I want to say a couple of things. The number one thing is how Declan Rice is so happy after the game, but also he's humble. He's happy, but he's humble. He's not like, oh my God, comes out like, we came here, we did this. Oh my God, we're the best team. We're this, we're that. You know what I mean? Like he didn't. Like, he didn't. He's humble, bro. He's humble. He's humble. Like this is the thing about it. And there is a part of this video that you guys have to hear, listen to.
Because you wanted to prove a point. I don't know to who, to your teammates, the fans, or some people. I don't know what, but you were possessed tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. I think in these, in these big games, I always try to step up, you know, and I just thought go out there and have no fear, you know.
That is the most important point about this interview, by the way. Have no fear. We went out there, 11 men versus 11 men, and we had no fear. Just go and play your game. Go and play your game. Go and play your game. That is the message. I think that is the message that was sent to every single Arsenal player. Go out and play your game. Just don't be fearful. You are at the Emirates. You are at your ground. Play your game. Don't be fearful. Play your game. That is exactly what the message is here.
What have you got to lose? You know, it's a game of football against Real Madrid. You know, if you're going to have fear, good things ain't going to happen. And we really believed as a team that we could win tonight. And yeah, went out every time we had the ball. We tried to be a threat. I tried to run with it as much as I can.
But Declan Rice cannot play football. He cannot run with the ball. He cannot pass. He cannot strike the ball. He can only whip in corners. I've heard it all, bro. I've heard everything about it. I've heard it from everyone. I've heard so much about it. I've heard so much about he's a shit player. I've heard so much about it. He's a flop. I've heard so much. The man won more man of the matches. One man of the matches last season than Lavia played for Chelsea, bro.
Constantly trying to threat. Probably should have had 2 in the first half. I didn't run. I could have had a tap in, the header, and then obviously scored the 2 goals. So yeah, I just went out there. I was fearless, and I was very.
The way Henry, as people say in the chat, the way Henry is looking at him, he is admiring, bro. The man, he's admiring the performance. Thierry Henry is looking at him, and he's like, "This is someone that has had a performance of his life. That has had a performance of his life." He's admiring the man, bro. On the big stage, bro, against Real Madrid at the Emirates. Respect. Respect.
Ready to, like you said, to prove a point. And yeah, we did that.
Do you remember when was the last time Arsenal scored a free kick, a direct free kick?
Burnley away, Martin, Odegaard, maybe?
Yeah, but when was that?
2020, 2021, 4 or 5 years ago.
And I mean, you said you wanted to do well, but you have doing well and doing what you did. You know what? I'm going to let Micah in because...
Yeah, they're going to talk about Micah's reaction on Paramount Plus. They're going to talk about Micah's reaction and what happened and all of the stuff what happened in the studio. But to be honest with you, it was ridiculous. The 2 goals were ridiculous.
I had Micah on the phone this morning, and he said to me, if you allow me, Micah.
Of course.
He said to me, I want to do
Micah's too gassed. It's unbelievable, bro. He's too gassed.
something about Declan Rice because I think he is special in that team. So, Micah, you can go.
No, okay. Basically, in the number 6, I think you're fantastic. But in the number 8, I think you're world class because the way you travel with.
Okay, tell me in the chat, yes or no, everyone in the chat, before we go on, do you think Declan Rice is world class? It's a yes or no question for everyone in the chat. Do you think Declan Rice is world class? We know that Micah Richard is an Arsenal fan. He actually stated that. Is he? A lot of people are saying no. Is he world class? No. Who's your world class? See, the people in the chat, you guys have different opinions. Some Arsenal fans say yes, some Arsenal fans say no. We'll see. Let's see what they say.
The ball, so athletic, the tackles, the through balls, absolutely everything. So what I wanted to ask you, how do you find it moving it from a number 6 into a number 8 position?
Yeah, I've loved it. Like you said, I feel like I've got the ability to play number 8 and produce goals, produce numbers. It's about having that self-belief, that self-confidence. Obviously, when I first come here, I was playing 6 a lot last year, then moved into 8 at the back end of the
By the way, he won more man of the matches as a 6 than the 8, by the way. He won more man of the matches as a 6 than the 8. Let's just establish this.
season, and then had a conversation with the manager at the start of the season. He said, you can feel like you can do way more for us. You know, you're so athletic, you're so strong, you make really good runs into the box. You can score goals, left foot, right foot. He'd give me the confidence, you know, to play there. And in these games when they stretch.
I like that he is giving Arteta his flowers, actually. I like a man like this giving his coach and his manager the flowers and the coaching and the confidence. I like it. I like it. There are, and by the way, that just says everything about Mikel Arteta and how they respect him, how they like him, how they think about him. I like it. I actually like what Declan Rice has said here.
And they open up. It suits me to a T, and I love just getting the ball and traveling with it and trying to make things happen for my teammates. And yeah, I think the number 8 position is really suiting me at the minute.
Declan, now that we've spoken about...
By the way, I disagree. I still think that Declan Rice should play the 6, actually. I still think that Declan Rice can play the 6, and Arsenal can add another attacking midfielder next to Odegaard, right? I genuinely think Declan Rice, I don't know if you guys can see me, it's a small screen. I actually think that Declan Rice still can play the 6, and Arsenal need an attack because we have watched it in the league this time, that Arsenal still lack the creativity from the midfield, from open play. And I think they need an attack or an attacking midfielder, and Declan Rice should play on the 6, unless the only way, and my man here, SG, is always supporting the channel. You're always here, my man. A big respect to you. The only way Declan Rice can play the 8 if they play the way Chelsea play. I think if they play the way Chelsea play, I think Declan Rice can be the 8. And let me explain it to you why before we go on and continue with the video. If Chelsea, if they play an attacking midfielder like Cole Palmer, who is all about attack, Declan Rice can be next to someone like a Caicedo. So you can play Caicedo, you can play Declan Rice. So that means you can play an attacking midfielder who is a 95 to 100% an offensive player. Like the problem with Martin Odegaard is Martin Odegaard, with the time, is moving towards being more of an 8 than a 10. Cole Palmer is basically a playmaker, a goal scorer behind the forwards. As long as Odegaard is there and he's having these meaty performances in terms of creativity, Arsenal will need Declan Rice at the 6, and they will need another attacking midfielder. I hope that people understand my point here. So for me, I think long term, they need either a Cole Palmer player, like an attacking midfielder, and Declan Rice at that time can play the 8, or they move Declan Rice at the 6 and they get another 8 or another attacking midfielder that is more of a creative player. You get my point? And as Tyler Hill said, get 500 likes live on a solo show, right? 500 likes on a solo show. So imagine a midfield of a Caicedo, a Cole Palmer, and Declan Rice. That midfield would cook, because that would allow Cole Palmer the freedom to never come back. Right? To never come back. Smash the likes, people. Let's get to how many likes are we on before we continue with this interview? Almost at 500 likes. Less than 50 likes. Smash the likes. Subscribe if you're new. We're that close to 31,000. We're that close to 31,000. Right? By the way, you don't need Rice as a press resistant. All you need is him to get the ball to the other midfielders around him. That is the whole point. Let me play the video so we can continue to see what these guys have said.
The fact that, sorry, just very quickly, because we've obviously introduced the...
Get Abdu talking is different. Get Abdu talking. Anyway, we're moving on. My wife is probably watching. Moving on.
The fact that Micah did the analysis pre-game about you, I can tell you there was nobody who was more Team Declan tonight than Micah. We want to show you his reaction to your goals. Take a look at this.
I'm going to tell you about my man, Declan Rice, making them runs into the box. Lovely little.
He's so gassed, bro. It's unbelievable. The man is so gassed about Declan Rice. It's unbelievable, bro. It's unbelievable. It is absolutely unbelievable, bro.
Header, but it's a great save from Courtois. That's why he is the best.
Mike absolutely desperate for Declan Rice to do well tonight after his analysis in the pre-game.
Mike is so funny, you know. He is so funny, you know. He is funny, bro. Mike is so funny, Mikel Arteta. He's an Arsenal fan, clearly.
Is that after the first one?
What did I tell you?
Oh, he's so good. He is so good. That dress is fantastic, Mike. It's a Dolce & Gabbana dress, but fine. For the people that know, you know. It's a Dolce & Gabbana dress. Anyway.
What a guy. I love him so much.
Just a cheeky comment here. It's a DNG.
No, I appreciate that. You manifested it and it happened, so we can't ask for much more.
Exactly.
I just wanted to ask, obviously, Declan, something. The first free kick.
Yeah.
So obviously, I'm in the stand and I'm thinking, is it Odegaard taking it? And then I see that Bukayo comes and you're coming. I'm thinking, Thibaut Courtois, really? You put 4 men on the wall and you leave that space for a right footer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so genuine, Mikel Arteta. He's so genuine about it, and he's so genuine in his celebration about Arsenal and Declan Rice. He's so gassed. You know, he was so gassed. He was so gassed. Maybe karma. I thought that is a Dolce & Gabbana dress. I thought that is a Dolce & Gabbana, but fine.
What did you think at that particular moment? Because I thought the wall wasn't placed well. I thought he was going to put 5, because if you have 2 men on the ball, you have to put 5.
Yeah, so before this, all this was happening,
No, bro, no. It's all about this. My wife is into like fashion and stuff, so she like kind of shows, oh, do you like this? Do you like that? Do you like this? Do you like that? So I kind of know, and I get her some gifts. So anyway, it is what it is. Moving on.
He's coach. We was planning to cross the ball back post.
Yes.
Me reverse.
Oh, that's why he was doing that.
He was doing that. So he wanted us to reverse cross it, to the back post.
So when did you think of shooting?
And then I stood with Bukayo and I said, it doesn't feel right to cross the ball here. And I looked at the wall and then I looked at Courtois, like you said, and I see that space for the right foot around the outside of the ball.
It was fantastic free kick. It was absolutely out of this world.
Said, if you feel it, take it.
They're not going to show the video, but it was out of this world.
And if you don't take the risk, you don't score.
The second one is actually better than this one. The second one, because Courtois has seen it all along and he just couldn't get near it, bro. He couldn't get near it. He couldn't get close to it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, as soon as it left my foot,
the reward is in the risk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, second one is definitely better. It's absolutely nuts and crazy.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Actually, let me check the video. Did he get demonetized, actually? Until this moment. Did he get demonetized? I hope that it didn't get demonetized. I hope that it didn't. It's still monetized. I'm just checking the monetization, people. Oh, for fuck's sake. Is it? I've seen the email. Maybe. I don't know. We'll check it. Look at the technique. As he says, look at the technique. Absolutely wonderful technique.
That's
wonderful,
more than a chance.
Technique. Guys, let's get to 500 likes.
It's
fantastic and crazy.
He will get that ball in the second post.
He ain't taking the credit for that.
But okay, we talk about the first one. There was more of a.
The second one was magnificent. I couldn't believe my eyes when the second one was there. I couldn't believe my eyes when the second one went in. I'm like, did it go in or did it go out? Are you joking? Did it go in or did it go out? I couldn't believe myself. I couldn't believe it. Wallahi, I couldn't believe my eyes.
Think about it and you have it. But the second one, like, I think you surprised us all.
It's look at the angle and how Declan Rice is standing on it. The guy had like, I'm scoring this, bro. I'm scoring this, you know? He was like, I'm scoring this, you know?
I mean, you can have
And
10
look at
goalkeepers.
the referee, bro. Look at the referee looking at the wall, bro. Look at the referee looking at the wall, bro. I'm looking at the referee and I'm like, what are you doing, bro? He's like, he's preparing himself for a goal, you know? He's preparing himself for a goal, you know?
I don't know how many walls
He
you
was
want.
like,
I think this
I
what
am
mean, like,
sitting in the right
like,
angle.
I think
I
this
am
part of my
watching
game
this
gets questioned in terms of like my
corner,
ability
you
with
know?
ball striking and
A corner.
scoring goals. I know I can produce the
Like, I want you guys to hear what he said.
ability with ball striking and what I mean, I think this part of my game gets questioned in terms of like my
People that question him, he's listening to people questioning him. That is one of the things I want you guys to hear this again.
I think this what I mean, I think this part of my game gets questioned in terms of like my ability with ball striking and scoring goals. I know I can produce these kind of moments.
That is what he's talking about. He gets questioned a lot about his ability, about what he produces on the ball. People talk about him as only a runner and only plays corners and all this stuff, and people only talk about that. It is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous how he shushed people, bro. How he should people.
It's just about doing it more and more. And as soon as it left
It's
my foot, I just
ridiculous.
knew and had the confidence after the first one.
The
And,
technique is.
But you know what I like with the technique is
I
that
love it. I love it.
you whipped
I love
it
when
so
a player
hard
like
early,
this is so.
and you didn't let your leg go so much.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, you held it.
Yeah.
I loved watching this free kick because it's just
you know,
joy
there,
to
like,
watch.
as well.
Okay.
I feel like when I practice these free kicks quite a lot, what I tend to notice is like the more when I make the contact and I like look up quick, it's not the strike I want. When I look down on the ball and just focus on the ball and knowing the spot I want to put it, I tend to have more. I tend to have more.
Here comes, they arrived again. They arrived again. IFL Discovery, you're hyping up flukes, let alone 2 free kicks, Fugazi. Bro, why? How? Have you watched? Have you watched? You're talking about the ability on the ball. You're talking about how he strike the ball, the 2 free kicks. Bro, flukes my ass. Flukes. You're so, bro, you're so in your tears. I felt this. You're so sitting down and in your tears. You're like, I couldn't believe it. Declan Rice scored 2 goals. I couldn't believe it. You're swimming in your tears. Sitting down and you are in your tears. You're in your tears, bro. You're crying. You're so crying to yourself. I can't believe Arsenal have won. And Declan Rice won man of the match. And he scored a free kick that people are calling it world class now. I can't. So, let me just hate and say it's a fluke. Let me just hate and say it's a fluke. Bro, man up and admit it was an amazing free kick. It's man up. Man up. Man up, my man. There's another super chat that I didn't do. Yours truly, Zoro. Pep out. A Man City fan. Inter will win the Champions League unless Bastoni and Barella get injured. Barca inexperienced UEFA Champions League. Wise. Bayern, a young manager. Final Inter versus Villa. But next 2 Champions Leagues are Madrid. Inter versus Villa, you know. My man is saying, I hope so. I mean, I hope it's Inter versus Villa in the final. I mean, even though fucking Unai Emery is fucking a demon in the knockout stages. He's a demon in the knockout stages, bro. He's absolutely a demon in the knockout stages. Let's get this.
And obviously, look, that's a one in a, I don't know, like moment that I've just done.
Matter.
Yeah, I know. And I've
don't need to know that.
And I've been practicing it, and yeah, it's come off. And to score 2, I think, to be honest with you, it won't hit me what I've obviously
Just
done.
Declan,
So, yeah.
sorry, Thierry.
Jimmy,
Declan, I just wanted to ask you a question because every time I hear you interviewed, you speak about getting more goals, and it's funny because I almost feel like I defend you about that because when I think
Here comes the guy that just wants to ask a question. Here comes the guy that just couldn't shut up or couldn't stop talking. You know what I mean? And he just couldn't like not ask a question. Just stop, bro. The interview's going well. The guy is speaking. The guy is speaking. Just stop talking, bro. You don't have to talk. You don't have to ask a question, right? You don't have to ask a question. And his question is like repetitive. Let me see what he says.
Think of great midfield players in the past, and I think of, say, like Roy Keane, Patrick Vieira, Emmanuel Petit. We never judge those players on goals, but the way the game's become now, because it's so stat-driven, and we're part of this as pundits, it's almost like Declan Rice cost 100 million, so he's got to get more goals. Whereas for me, you're just an all-round midfield player who wants to score goals and scored 2 great free kicks tonight. It just, does that play on your mind a bit, this thing that, like, I have to score goals? Because for me, great midfield.
Bro, he already answered this and said that my ability gets questioned and I think about it. And when I scored, I thought about it. He literally answered this question just 5 minutes ago.
Midfield players of the past were never judged like that.
Yeah, 100%. I think, Cara, as I've got older, I think when I was younger, it probably played on my mind a little bit. But then I've realised as I've got older that, you know, none of that matters. You know, it's just about me going out there and playing consistently well. And I've just tried to do that over and over and over again. Obviously, I'm always going to have my critics. I'm going to have my doubters. That's football. But as long as I can keep, you know, producing on the pitch and playing well and doing well for this club, that's the main thing. There's always so much talk and noise around all of that conversation. And I know you back me up, so I appreciate it.
There's no doubt it's at CBS, Declan, I can assure you.
Jimmy, let him.
Bro, Michael Richards is definitely an Arsenal fan. He's like, right, baby, bro.
Let him relax. He's got to go. We need him for.
Anyway, that was absolutely amazing by Declan Rice. Phenomenal. Let's see the super chats as well. A couple of people sending super chat. I really appreciate everyone. This has been an amazing, one of my best streams. And we are past 500 likes. Can you believe it? That was the ridiculous stream. 500 likes. We still have 600 people in the house. We still have 600 people in the house, you know. So let's get the likes up a little bit. You know, Corey AFC is saying Declan Beckham, I don't care, elite free kicks, big up Mo, big up my man, big up my man. Thank you so much for the super chat. I have a discovery. Emery gave Olympiacos their first trophy. He's a demon. Bro, Emery is a demon in the knockout stages, broski. He's a demon in the knockout stages, bro. He's absolutely a demon in the knockout stages. Imagine if we can get to 600 likes. Imagine if we can get to 600 likes. Allah, that would be a dream. 600 likes, you know? Can we get to 600 likes? I don't know. Let me do some of the comments, though. If you guys have any comments, let me know. Send them my way. We can talk because I'm not staying for long because we have the football terrace after this. We have the football terrace after this, you know? So send me your comments. Send me what you guys think. Let's go. Let's go. Go. The stages tonight for Emery against PSG, bro. After he was sacked, the stages tonight. The stages tonight for him, bro. The stages tonight for Emery. Hit that like button. Bro, that would. Give me your predictions for Villa, to be honest with you. Give me your predictions for Aston Villa. Where is the football terrace stream? Where is the football terrace stream? Yes. We're here for it. We're here for it. Yeah, guys, hit that like button. Let me get 2-0. 2-0 is ridiculous, bro. I hope that all the streams are vibes like this. I hope that all the but I'm so vibe because of the Inter win as well. Like, by the way, if Inter would have lost, you would not have seen me here like this. You would not have seen me here like this at all. More in the chat. Salah chances to win Ballon d'Or are the same as Kane. No banter, just seriously asking. Yes, if Kane gets knocked out of the Champions League, it is the same. I actually have to say that I think Salah has more chances of winning the Ballon d'Or than Harry Kane. If Harry Kane if Inter complete the job and we get past Bayern Munich in the second round, in the second leg, I genuinely believe the Salah chances is bigger than Harry Kane of winning Ballon d'Or. The problem is gonna be if other people do some madness. A big up, Matthew Donna. Matthew Donna. I woke up late, just watched more intro to the show. Big up, Habibi, totally cooking. I am laughing so hard, I am crying. You guys have not watched my intro yesterday. I actually haven't watched it again. My intro yesterday was absolutely ridiculous. I actually didn't think about my intro yesterday. I haven't thought about my intro yesterday. I'm just gonna play the first 2 minutes of my intro. Yet on my intro, if people haven't watched my intro yesterday, you all have to humble yourself, because I think I did one of the best intros on YouTube ever, to be honest. Like, I have done one of the best intros on YouTube ever. I couldn't believe myself, to be honest, when I was doing this intro. Like, I'm just, let me play the intro. You guys want to see that? I actually want to see the intro, actually. I'm gonna see the intro. Let's see the intro. Let's see what Judge Mo has said yesterday in the intro for Booty Judge Mo, you know. Pray for Madrid or pray for Arsenal, they said, and Arsenal school and humble Real Madrid. The Declan Rice masterclass. Sorry. Come on now. Ah, play your fraud. Play your fraud. What happened? What happened? What happened here? Come on now. Oh, why did it put on me, bro? What happened? Bro, let me just go to my channel. Play the video again. Why it's not playing? Everyone's face. Brilliant free kicks by Declan Rice. Brilliant performance by Bukayo Saka, who's literally just settled the debate with Rodrigo. Is no debate anymore. We have done this morning. It's done. It's over. There is no one that can talk about Rodrigo versus Saka again. They are doubling, tripling on Saka. All the people, again, the players of Real Madrid were shaking. Their legs were shaking when Bukayo Saka got the ball. William Saliba fending for himself. Timba is proven to me that Vinny Jr. is the most overrated winger we've ever watched. The most overrated winger that we have seen lately in world football. He's not even close to the wingers that we have seen. He's closer to Willian from Chelsea than to Ronaldinho back in the days with Barcelona. With all due respect to Willian, of course, from Chelsea. Inter, on the other hand, all I have to say, we're so strong. We're very strong. I apologize to Lautaro Martinez. What a goal he scored, Lautaro Martinez. Thuram, a tank. Brilliant performance by Bastoni. Acerbi, a 40 years old, schooling Harry Kane, the best striker in the world, apparently. Missing sitters, absolutely ridiculous. Michael Olise, who is the only one from Bayern Munich that had a brilliant game, to be honest, but he was not helped by the frauds of Bayern Munich. Vincent Kompany naive again, even after being 1-1, leaving his defense wide open for Inter to snatch the win at the Allianz Arena. And as I said before, Bayern Munich are our bitch. From 2010 and 2011, they're absolutely our bitch. We beat them in the final. And then the next year in 2011, they beat us in our stadium. So we go in the second leg and we absolutely schooled them in our ground. Bayern Munich is not a strong team. Bring me Barcelona next round. I know it's a close game, but we're going to win this tie and we're going to absolutely smack Barcelona as well, as everyone is talking about Barcelona. Lamine Yamal hype, Rafinha hype, Pedri hype. They're going to get schooled by the likes of Acerbi and Bastoni because we are the strongest team in the competition. And no one is close to us. We put a defensive masterclass. Lautaro Martinez is absolutely brilliant. Comes out clutch. Marcus Thuram, no one can stop this guy. Nicolo Barella is basically one of the best midfielders in the world at the current moment. And no one comes even close, by the way. No one comes even close, by the way, to Nicolo Barella, the guy that can do it all, offensively, defensively, an absolute master class, of course. But listen, hit that like button. We're just starting. 5 minutes in, We absolutely have 200 people in the house. So hit that like button if you're here. If you're watching this on the replay, a lot of people have. Yes. Yes. I was so gassed, you know. I was gassed, you know. I was gassed. But listen, I have 5 minutes between this and the football terrace. And I want to thank everyone that supported the channel and hit the like and did all the good stuff, you know, like you all did all the good stuff on the stream. You all absolutely did all the good stuff on the stream. You guys made it happen. We're actually 550 likes. This is ridiculous. Bro, wallahi, this one was one of my favorite streams ever. I need you guys to absolutely remind me every time you see me sad or upset. Just remind me of this stream. Tell me more. Remember that stream in the day you were so happy. You're just going to put a smile on my face. An hour, 26 minutes of just pure joy. Pure people in the chat that are happy. People are just talking their talk, having their thing. That was an amazing stream. I just feel happy about today. Just feel happy about what I watched yesterday of football. It's absolutely great. It's absolutely great. Hit that like button before you go. Guys, love to everyone on Footy Judge Mo. I don't know how to do this hearts thing, but love for everyone that is here, that's supporting the channel and hitting that like button. And I will see you guys on the other hand when we cook Osam tonight. We're gonna cook Hamza on Al Ahwa. Big up everyone. We are out of here, people.